Okay, I'm disappointed. A few days ago, from the time of this recording, I decided to tweet out that I would be postponing a certain video to make another. I got the comments like banger of a movie, Chad movie, and classic. But then certain man decided they wanted to be disrespectful. And for the idiots that didn't even bother to read the title of the video or look at the thumbnail, I'm talking about Horrid Henry, the motherfucking movie. One of the greatest movies in British history. And for such a sensational movie, you would expect some respect to be put on its name. But no, they didn't want to do that. This exists? I completely forgot about this movie until I saw this tweet. Shit movie, but good music. At least this guy actually respects the music from this movie and didn't take the
"Oh my fucking god, the terrible memories are coming back!"
Nigga, what? But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the OhMarDayz YouTube channel where I have seen recently that I've been gaining more of an American audience than the British one. And we can't be allowing that, man. We need our beautiful UK people. I'm only joking, I love every single person that subscribes to me, so subscribe to me fucking now. But anyway, I decided to review the greatest movie to ever reach cinema. A movie which brought a nation together with its amazing acting performance, sensational plot, and charismatic cast, Horrid Henry the movie. And for those who don't know what it was based off a TV series known as Horrid Henry, with the troubled kid named Henry. He's a self-centered badass prankster who usually gets in trouble quite a lot, which is something we would have seen every episode as the episodic series went on. There was also his little brother named Perfect Peter, and by the name of it you can tell that he was that good boy who sucks up to everyone, as well as be that one dickhead in school who would cross their legs and fold their arms while putting their finger on their lips. Also the mom and dad, Moody Margret, the moody bitch with her bomb body sour Susan, as well as having a gang known as the Purple Hand Gang, which was just pretty much a gang of his friends messing about. But instead of explaining every single detail about the show right now, I think it's better if I just explain certain things as I review the movie, or just let someone in the comments do it for me. But anyway lads, let's get right into this video. We start the movie with the day in the life of Horrid Henry.
Day in the life, let's see if you really trap. Turn off the auto-tune, let's hear how you really rap.
But we are introduced to Moody Margret, Sour Susan, his family, the Purple Hand Gang, and the Purple Hand Gang has his best friend Rude Ralph, Aerobic Al, Brainy Brian, and Beefy Bird, that one Dunny who's always like, I don't know. But after them we also get introduced to Miss Battleaxe, the teacher from the original show and books, who just doesn't give a fuck in this movie. Since Henry's homework got destroyed, Brainy Brian decides to write a fake note for him, and she just straight up violates my man.
The next little bit might be a bit harder, seeing as you've never done any. How do you spell work?
W-E-R-K.
No. W-O-R-K. That is how you spell work.
But he got detention, then the lads came to jam out to music with him. That top quality shit.
Lord's High Majesty of the Purple Hand Gang.
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Your dad's a nonce and he just got grip, got sent straight down for touching up kids. What about Trishy about a subdick? Got a funny.
He gets caught lacking by the head teacher, who is still Miss Oddbud from the show. But that is also when we get introduced to the inspectors, who may or may not be sussy buckers.
Oh, missed bogey brain.
Henry, the math is not mathing, mate. Where's the physics, my guy?
South.
Please, that'll never hit me.
Ordinarily, should be right, but I have a plan. It's called Flick the Bogey. Carefully worked out with military precision and resulting in a devastating airburst attack.
Again, Mudgy, it's not equating here. How does one do this?
No?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, why?
Henry's not doing his homework. Henry!
Oh, why do you have to be so perfect, Peter?
And ladies and gentlemen, if we step right here, we can see exactly where all the budget for this movie went to. Well, the next day arrives and Margret wants to get revenge on Henry after the water balloon situation. She gets a bucket of paint and sets it up, hoping that Henry's the one that steps into class. But instead it's Miss Battleaxe that steps forward, and she gets the paint thrown all over her, blaming Henry and also getting fired, which just doesn't make sense. If Henry supposedly did this, he should have been excluded. But apparently her getting fired caused massive outbreak to the news. And while that's being reported, we get transition transition to the scene where we find out that the inspectors were the imposter. But basically they work for a man named Vic Van Winkle, who is a head teacher for a private school known as Brick House. And his plan is to shut down Aston Primary so the students of that school can pay lots and lots of money to go to his school.
It won't be long before the parents of all those children will be paying me lots of money for them to come here. Brick House School!
Which is pretty much the entire part of this movie, and he does realise that other public schools exist in England. I mean, you do you. Not kind of big brain if you ask me, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Beowulf. Beowulf Butteringham.
Oh, Boudicca. You do know I can't offer you your old job back.
Oh, please, Miss Aunt Bud!
Yeah, this is just sad. But Henry's class, since the firing of Miss Battleac, have joined Peter's class where it's just him and his bum buddies sucking up to the teacher.
Yesterday I put a red crayon in the yellow crayon box, Miss Lovely.
And I took it out again, Miss Lovely.
Okay.
And I wiped it clean with a cloth, Miss Lovely.
And I put it away in the red crayon box, Miss Lovely.
Oh, piss off. But the inspectors put some goo in Henry's bag, which starts some trouble.
Stressy. Yeah, stressy.
Shut up! Right, that's it! You asked for it! That's not micro scoop!
This is pretty much what happens throughout the movie. Moody Margret starts the shit, Henry gets blamed, and that's how it just repeats. And since Henry's getting the blame for the teachers getting fired, Henry's band gets banned from the talent competition.
Dearest, Henry's insisting on watching Too Cool for School, and I do so want to watch Business for Boys. I must have said please at least 52 million times, and he still won't budge.
As the Horrid Henry fans could see, this is Stuck-Up Steve, a boy I find much more annoying than Perfect Peter, and if I was very close to him, I would slap the shit out of him. Henry's dad gets a call from Great Aunt Greta, who you know from the show or the book, about hearing about Aston Primary getting shut down, and offers to pay Peter to go to Brick House. And because she thinks that Henry is a girl, she takes Henry to a boarding school.
Now off you go, Henrietta, and show 'em what you're made of.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's a boy.
Yuck. Should we put it out of its misery?
For crying out loud, I hate myself for laughing at this. Well, anyway, he meets Moody Margret at the school, and when they enter they realise that all the girls in the school are looking for a boy, that boy being Henry, so they can put him in a spliff. And while that's happening, Peter tries out for Brick House.
What are you doing here, Miss Lovely?
I've come to see the headmaster.
About getting a job here?
Well, yes.
That would be oh so lovely.
When Peter is performing, Miss Lovely sees that the inspectors are at Brick House, and while they're talking to the teacher, she overhears their conversation, and they fucking kidnap her. Bloody hell, mate. But before going, she gives Peter a letter. While Peter is with his gang, he realizes that the school's gonna shut down since all the teachers are getting fired. So he comes up with the plan of sneaking into the competition and winning, just so they can become super duper famous and give money to the school. Oh, what it's like to be a delusional kid. But they manage to sneak in, but only have troubles with Mr. Suggington. But they manage to also sneak past him and perform the greatest song in music history.
But my homework is waiting for me. There's no escape and no TV. Why does homework always get you down, down, down? Gonna be a rock star. We don't need to go to school. Gonna be a rock star. We'll be living by the swimming pool.
But yet again, Moody Margret sets Vicious Vicky, played by Judy from the Dumping Ground, to bite Mr. Suggington since he's ruining the performance, getting him fired, also making it pretty much definite of the school shutting down. After the competition, Henry gets a note telling him to go to the Purple Hang Gang hangout, where he finds Peter and Margret. They tell him about what Miss Lovely gave to Peter about the Van Winkle dunny, as well as a possible way to save the school. Margret also gives him a letter, which is an invitation for Henry to compete in his favourite game show, Too Cool for School. And may I say, for the most hardest game show according to the movie, the questions seem to be easy as fuck, unless you have some kind of memory loss disability. Henry has to answer questions related to things like forgetting his homework, as well as having to do challenges like eat school dinner.
Henry?
Okay, What the fuck is this? How the fuck is your hamster surviving that, Henry? Also, how did he escape his cage? Is it that you left the bag open? Or he magically appears in your bag whenever it's time for plot convenience? Pete and his bum buddies go to Prick House to see what's wagwaning with Miss Lovely. And she's fucking roped up. Bloody hell, mate, you hate him that much. But plot convenience saves the day once again when Moody Margret throws Henry the magnetic yo-yo, which she took from Henry from the beginning scene of the movie, helping him pull the lever, winning the challenge. But one issue I have with this is the way the door opened. From the way it opened, imagine if Henry was much closer and the shit just... But Peter and his lads also get kidnapped, as well as telling the Van Crinkle Donny about the plan that they have. Since Henry completed the challenges and basically won, he gets the option of either getting all the confiscated toys in the school, or to get the big cash prize, which is supposedly supposed to save the school.
Oh yes, you also have to give up the chance to win the big cash prize.
Come on, boy. Let greed get the better of you.
Damn, steady on, lad. But while he's watching, Miss Lovely and Peter make a plan to call Miss Oddbod. They make the Donny spur out his plan, and while she's hearing it, she makes the inspectors leave so she can call the police. Since Henry chose the money, he gets to meet the horrible teacher who turns out to be Miss Battleaxe.
W-O-R-K. Homework. H-O-M-E. W-O-R-K. That's how you spell homework, Miss Battleaxe.
Oh, well done, Henry. I knew you could do it.
Get in! He knows how to spell homework.
We see you already.
I tied his shoelaces together, Miss Lovely.
You're a horrid boy!
He's not horrid, he's perfect, Peter, silly. They also arrest the inspectors, and when Margaret and Henry plan to give the money to Miss Oddbod, she says she doesn't need the money, so they throw a party instead, and that's how the movie ends. This movie right here was amazing. Sensational. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But to be fair, it was really fun to watch. The actors did a really great job with their roles, and most of them looked so identical to their characters, most especially Miss Battleaxe. The actress who played Moody Margret honestly did a good job, and I think she did her role as Moody Margret better than any other person did with their role. Honestly, I give this movie a 6 out of 10 since it was really fun to watch. But ladies and gentlemen, this will be the end of the video. Before we leave, comment John Cena if you got this far to the video. And also, we're on the mission to 1k. Thank you so much for 900 subs, lads. And since school is pretty much over, I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can. But let's just try to reach 1k before August. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. OhMarDayz out.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father didn't pull out. MSG sell out, fuck these niggas yap out. Whips on whips, my ancestors got their backs out. 2, 4, 500 stacks for the hood. Call me lumberjack, cause I wish a nigga would. Race you in like